IPPC version 4.0. Filing the new Visual Flight Plan. This is the new version of IPPC, based on Google Maps. IPPC comes pre-populated with aerodromes for 5 countries including Norway. Only the aerodromes for Norway is shown at startup, and you can show or hide aerodromes for the other countries using the checkboxes in the toolbox. You can also show or hide categories like aerodromes, heliports and landing sites. To start visual flight planning, right-click an aerodrome and choose Set as ADEP from the pop-up menu. Right-click another aerodrome and choose Set as ADES from the pop-up menu. You can choose 2 alternative aerodromes by right-clicking 2 aerodromes and choose Set as Alternative Aerodrome 1 or 2. An area in the toolbox will display your aerodrome choices. After ADEP and ADES has been chosen, the map will zoom in on the route between the 2 and a line will be drawn between them. This line is editable and a circle will appear halfway between the 2. Click once on the circle and the map will zoom into level 9, which is the minimum zoom suggested for accurately dragging the line to locations on the map. Drag the circle to locations on the map, Rukon in our example, and then right-click the circle again. The map will now zoom out to show the complete route. 2 new circles has appeared between ADEP and the first circle, and ADES and the first circle. These circles can be dragged to even more locations and thus building up a complete route from ADEP to ADES. In our example we have chosen Lasia as a route point. We will make Meldal as the last route point. We now have a route consisting of Kjevik as ADEP, Rjukan, Lasia and Meldal as route points and Trondheim as ADES. The route positions on the map will be displayed as WGS84 coordinates in field 15 in the flight planning schema. In order to verify or validate the locations as coordinates, a function, Preview Route, is available in the toolbox. Click on this and the dialog box will show the complete route in WGS84 coordinates together with ADEP and ADES. You can convert these coordinates to geolocations in order to verify these locations. If one or more geolocations does not match the destinations of your choice, you can either go back to map and try to position the point location a bit more accurately, or you can leave the coordinate as it is and write the geolocations directly in the flight planning schema. If the geolocation is of your choice, you can now close the preview box and click New Flight Plan in the toolbox. If you haven't already logged on to flight planning, a login box will appear for you to do so. Once in the flight planning schema, you will notice that the fields ADEP, ADES, any alternative aerodromes, and route field has been filled with values from the map. You can now start fulfilling the schema, or you can choose to merge these values with a template or a previously filed flight plan. To finish the flight planning, you can once again enter the coordinate to the geolocation converter in order to file the flight plan using location names. Since this function is only available for a VFR flight, you must first change flight rule to VFR. A link, Convert Route Coordinates, will appear over field 15, the route field. Use the converter in the same manner as you did from the map or choose the command, Convert All, to convert all coordinates in one go. If you are satisfied with the geolocations, press the OK button. You can also request an aero route briefing for your flight at any time in the process. This briefing has a new source which is EAD. This is short for European AIS Database and is the main briefing source for many AIS offices in Europe and the world. To request an aero route briefing, press the button, Get an RPIB at the bottom of the flight planning schema. Tailor your briefing by choosing the options from the dialog box. Please be aware that this function will use the coordinates taken from the map and not the geolocation names. If there is a deviation between these two, it may have an impact on the narrow route briefing. Once the briefing pops up in the briefing dialog, you can choose to view it as is or you can print or mail it. You can even view it as a Adobe PDF format. We do thank you for watching this introduction to IPPC Visual Flight Planning. This has been a presentation from Avinor Air Navigation Services, AS.